My name is Heather Sterling-Marriott, and I'm a massage therapist at the Myo Clinic. It is no accident that I'm actually in the health and wellness field. It's always been a passion if I think back to my early 20s when I first started my career. So one of my first trainings was actually at Concordia University, where I have my bachelor's in exercise science athletic therapy. And so there, in a time period where I was also an amateur dancer, looking for ways to optimize my own health, I was drawn into understanding how could I help people using exercise and eating well and fitness to get to their peak performance. But the part that really grabbed me the most, that inspired me the most, that I found I was most drawn to is when I was working with the athletes back at the rehab center, working with my hands. It was a clue that I needed to come into something a little bit more precise in the field of massage therapy. So at the time, I had heard through the grapevine from other peers in my department, one of the best places to go for massage therapy training was definitely Clinique Concept Institute. So right away, I inscribed myself. I took a year's training program, and from there, it was just absolutely hooked. I not only developed my career as a trainer of the Institute, but also as a practitioner at the Myo Clinic. As I built my clientele, as I saw their needs, I realized that I wanted to have something a little bit more complementary to the biomechanical approach. So someone who's coming in looking for a solution to that pain in the shoulders, well, great, I can offer them a Swedish massage, which most people know. It's the massage where you can have oil applied on the skin, and it's really there to help you relax the muscles, calm the nervous system, and soothe the skin. Furthermore, as I went more in depth, I realized, well, it would be nice to offer another complement besides the biomechanical, but go into more the energetic realm. So there's some things that we can't directly touch with our finger. It might be a headache, it might be indigestion, it might be insomnia, an incapacity to sleep well. So these things that were more internal, what I found is that the approaches in traditional Chinese medicine solve them a lot better. So I decided to develop my practice also in therapeutic shiatsu. Further, as I saw my clientele presenting other needs, tensions that were not just in the body, but tensions that were maybe emotional, mental, or even spiritual. One of the techniques that helps me to solve those situations in partnership with them is called body talk. Body talk actually has quite a fascinating background and story to it. It's not very much known because it's relatively new as an approach. It's probably existing about 25 years. So it starts by a gentleman named John Valheim, and he was living in Australia at the time, had become extremely ill, and could not understand or discover the background to his pathology, why this was happening to him. So seeing as the doctors could not find a solution, he went on his own to find other alternative methods to find a solution to his health problem. He came to the States and found a lady who was doing this strange technique. She would find a way to enter in communication with the body and determine a yes-no signal. And so the idea behind this is that the body has a lot of memories and has some of the answers that we're looking for. So when we're not able to come up with it consciously, well, maybe there's answers to be found in the subconscious. So with his treatments, what he found was a couple days after the intervention that was done with him, his body actually turned around and started to heal. With conviction on how miraculous this turnaround was for him, he decided to develop the technique a lot further with other professionals and with his background to now have the Body Talk Association, who has been running for 25 years. So it would be my pleasure to serve you at the Myo Clinic if ever you cross paths with us and you'd like to choose my services. Again, I can offer you services in either Swedish massage if it's more a physical need, shiatsu if it's more an energetic need, so more in your systems that you're looking for a solution. And if really it's something a little further beyond that you haven't found answers yet, well, maybe Body Talk can provide the answer.